Tennis superstar Novak Djokovic is officially out of the US Open.
Novak Djokovic has come out and he has announced the He will not be playing the US Open.
Sasha Zverev has withdrawn from this year's US Open.
Serena Williams, she is announcing her retirement from tennis after the US Open, obviously her home tournament.
I think that her legacy is really wide to the point where you can't even describe it in words. I think I'm a product of what she's done. I wouldn't be here without Serena Venus. I'm very thankful to her.
A lot of other players in the field, have the belief I can do that too. I think what we achieve shows that, anything can happen really.
It's time!
First thing I did when I got home from work is I changed to the Rafa hat, the Rafa top.
Emma Raducanu.
And she's just beaten Serena Williams and Azarenka. This is the biggest talking point. Nick Kyrgios on the same section as Daniel Medvedev. Who do you think is going to win the US Open this year? He answered Carlos Alcaraz. I mean, it's still the young guns. Rafa has got a nice draw. Serena Williams, she's drawn. Wow. Danka, Fognini.
Terrible.
I'm a massive Layla fan.
Garcia is incredible. I put a bet on Garcia to win the US Open.
Pegula, Layla Fernandez. I'm going to go Layla Annie Fernandez is going to win. Rafael NADAL is going to win the US Open this year.
Rafael Nadal comes back from the depths yet again.
We've both gone for the same guy. I've got Linda, you've got Linda.
Nadal has to be considered a favorite.
Rafa for 23. Let's go, Ben. Come on.
Here we are. The final night session on Arthur Ashe of the day. Fabio Fognini, Rafael NADAL, the second seed, coming up against a familiar foe. They played 17 times. These two. They know each other very well, similar ages. Rafa having a 13-4 head-to-head. And they clash again at the US Open. I'm sure quite a lot of you will know what happened last time they faced the US Open. Where, if I'm not mistaken, or did they play since in the US Open? Let's see. No, they didn't. Yeah, the last time they played the US Open, 2015. Fabio Fognini came from 2 sets down to win in 5 sets. Obviously, very different circumstances and a different Nadal. But that is the history. That is what's happened last time in New York. So it's very interesting match, this one. Very interesting match. We've got Kathy in the chat saying, hello, welcome. Satch saying, look forward to this match. Yeah, we're all looking forward to it. May not happen tonight, but Nadal knows that Fognini can beat him. Well, Fognini's beaten him 4 times, and Nadal's beaten him 13 times. So I think it kind of outweighs it a little bit. Got Saren saying before, Rafael NADAL is going to win the trophy. Vamos, Rafa, from Nora there. Rafa with the trophy from Salah. Yeah, a lot of optimistic Rafa fans here. Got Jeffrey in. Hey, David. Hello. Vamos, Rafa. Possible banana skin match here, says Matt. I don't know. We'll see. Go JG saying, hey. Vamos, says JG. Of course, JG, massive Rafa fan. Be looking forward to this one, as Nadal normally gets better as the matches get on. Second round. The first round, he did drop a set. He always improves with every match. Does the Spanish wizard, Rafael NADAL. So as this match is just about to start, let's have some predictions for the second round encounter. Fabio Fognini versus Rafael NADAL on Arthur Ashe. Who is going to win how many sets? Martin saying Rafa in 4. Rahima saying hope Rafa wins. My personal opinion, I think Rafa's going to win in straight sets, to be honest. I think with Nadal's the last 3 sets of that match against the Japanese players, I think Hijikasa was his name. He was striking the ball hard and well, and he's not the player he was against Borna Coric. He's back to normal Rafa, and would not be surprised to see a straight set win for the Spaniard. So recent results, asks Kathy. Let's give the stats in the last few years. Okay. So last year, Australian Open, Nadal won in the straight sets in the 4th round. Canada quarterfinal 2019, Rafa won in 3 sets. Monte Carlo 2019, which is of course the tournament that Fabio Fognini won. Fognini won in straight sets there. 2018, Nadal, Rome. I mean, so the only match of any kind of recent, the last 2 are the most relevant, because those are the last 2 of any recency, and the last 2 on hard courts since 2017 Shanghai, which Rafa won as well. So, yeah. Nadal will serve to start. He's 30 love up now. Fashion report from Todd Hill. Rafa pink headband and accessories. Dark maroon outfit. Todd saying Nadal in 4. Nadal in 4. First serve into the net from Rafa. Second serve here. Forehand. It's a forehand of Fognini into the net. 40 love Rafael Nadal. He will have, of course, the whole crowd's support, as he always does across the world. Probably the most or second most, tied maybe with Federer, loved player of all time. Just in that serve. And he gets a game to love to start this second round match. Game to love, Rafael Nadal goes to his bench with some confidence, with some swagger. Rafael Nadal, game to love to start.
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael Nadal! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael Nadal!
Unbelievable.
And it is also a game to love for the Spaniard. So Kathy confirming that the last 2 are the most relevant. Yeah, on hard courts, I'll say the hard court in general, head to head. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 5-1, 6-1, 7-1, 7-1 on hard courts to Nadal. So the only time he's lost on a hard court to Fognini is at the US Open 2015. First error comes from Rafa there. Backhand into the net. 15 love. I'm watching live. My stream's about 20 seconds ahead of the action. So is that a good thing? Or so I think we're ahead. We're ahead of the curve then. Got Legacy in the chat saying, David, come on, Rafa. Yeah, it's a late night. Under the lights. Arthur Ashe. Magical. The whole crowd cheering for Rafa here. Got Sibashish saying, hey, why hasn't the match started yet? Oh, it has started. Yeah, we're here. Fognini serving at 30 love. And returning to the net from Rafa. Could we have a second game to love in a row on serve? Chris asking, what do you think of McEnroe accusing Rafa getting preferential treatment from umpires, taking 30 seconds to serve? I think most umpires just don't want to disrupt what's happening. They don't get involved, especially with serve clocks, etc. They'll just let the flow of the match happen. They don't want to. Yeah. The long wait is over. Yeah, Serena versus the Czechs took their time. They took their time. Double fault from Fognini there. And we're in a bit of a rally here. Backhand to Fognini. Forehand to Rafa. Forehand to Fognini. Backhand to Rafa. Backhand to Fognini. Forehand to Rafa. Backhand to Fognini. Backhand slice to Rafa. Forehand to Fognini. Backhand to Rafa. Forehand to Fognini. Is out. And from 40 love, a double fault and an error there in that rally. Now it's 40-30. Todd saying, Kanepi really let that match get away. Feel terrible for her. Yeah. If you guys missed it, Kanepi was like 5-1 up in the second set against Sabalenka. And I don't know how she lost it. Oh, just out from Fognini on the lob. And it is deuce. I don't think that was what McEnroe was accusing Rafa of. It wasn't accusing specifically Rafa. He was accusing the umpire, not Rafa. So I don't think he thinks that Rafa is starting the serve clock. Oh, just in. And he goes out from Nadal. Well done from Fognini, surviving in this game. Surviving in this game. By the way, Special K are playing doubles right now as well. Gaston Musetti have taken the first set, but Kokkinakis and Kyrgios do have the early break in the second. Backhand into the net from Nadal, and Fognini does hold serve. Eventually. Couldn't quite get the game to love. Got pegged back to deuce, but didn't have to save any break points and gets through. 2 holds in a row. 1-0. Please, guys, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. See how many likes we're on already. We're already on 42 likes and not even been through 10 minutes of the match. So thank you guys already for the support. We're waiting a bit for the spectators. Getting excited. But Nadal will serve now. Serves an ace. Start the third game. $115 miles an hour. That ace there. Nadal perfect on serve so far. He does miss that banana forehand. 50-0. Rafa will eat him alive. Well, we'll see. I think Rafa, the bookies will have a straight set win as like, that's the favorite, right? I mean, Fognini's not really at that level anymore of really competing. Forehand from Fognini. Does he make it? I think he just did clip the baseline there. 15-30. Big forehand there from Fognini. Taking it early. That's what he needs to do against Rafa. He needs to take it early, stay in rallies, etc., etc. Nadal serving here. First serve into the net. As Kyrgios and Kokkinakis take a 3-love lead in the second set. Forehand to Fognini. Backhand to Rafa. Forehand to Fognini. Forehand to Rafa. Backhand to Fognini. He's into the tram lines. 30-0. And Fognini getting some balls back. Rafa really not being troubled so far, even with the 30-0 scoreline. Just showing Fognini's team. They're not. They're showing Rafa's team. I'm dumb. I thought it was Fognini's team until I saw the Rafa logo. I'm like, oh, well. Wow. It's a bold prediction, Chris. Bold prediction. Backhand to Fognini. Forehand to Rafa. Is wide. And wow, we have an early break point here for Fabio Fognini. Early break point. That would be good. Of course, also Fognini, a good doubles player, winning that French Open that 1 year, I think, with Bolelli. He's into the second round in this US Open. A break point here. Misses the first serve, does Rafa. Here we go. Second serve. Backhand of Fognini to the forehand of Rafa. And he misses the forehands. An early break of serve for Fabio Fognini. As Rafa is just kind of getting warmed up here. Not quite clean of his errors. But yeah, early break for Fabio Fognini. And he will take that for sure. 2-1 Fabio. Early break of serve for the Italian. We look across the other courts as Ivashka has taken the match against Hubert Hurkacz, who again doesn't make it out the second round. I think he lost second round last year US Open as well. So repeating issue for Hurkacz, just not making it out of the early rounds of slams, apart from that like one time at Wimbledon, making the semis. So yeah, he's made 4 US Open second rounds. 3 years in a row, he's not been able to get out of the second round. Needs to fix that if he wants to keep up in the rankings. Yeah, Hubie is out, sadly. Out to Ivashka in 4 sets. So Ivashka will play Musetti in the third round, which will thrill Sinner because they're the same section. Sinner doesn't have to play Hurkacz in the fourth round because we all know Sinner Hurkacz. Sinner doesn't exactly have the best head-to-head against Hurkacz in the biggest of matches, the Miami final, for example. So yeah. Yeah, Vashka on form. Didn't have the best start of the year of Vashka. After I saw he had a really good end of the year. Gone to some finals, deep in tournaments. He won Winston-Salem last year. And a bit of a slow start this year, but through to the third round. So we'll see how he does against Musetti. Don't think that's an easy match for Musetti, that's for sure, as Musetti's been kind of struggling through his matches himself. So, yeah, interesting third round, that one. Abraham Lincoln himself in the chat saying, come on, Nadal, this guy's a punk. Also, Francis Tiafoe, 2 sets up on Jason Kubler. Forehand of Fabio. Forehand of Rafael NADAL. Forehand of Fabio is wayward and not even close. Love 15. Nadal obviously trying to get the immediate break back. He's one of the best in the world at getting that immediate break back. First serve into the net from Fabio Fognini. Second serve. Forehand of Rafa. Backhand of Fognini. Backhand of Rafa. Forehand of Fognini. Backhand slice of Rafa. Backhand of Fognini. Backhand slice of Rafa. Forehand of Fognini. Forehand of Rafa is long. Fognini advances up the court there. And Rafa can't get that forehand in. 15-0. 15-0. Yeah, they are set up in Special K. Special K in a little bit of trouble, but doing well in the second set. 4-1 up. First serve into the net again from Fognini. Second serve here. Backhand of Rafa to the forehand of Fognini. Backhand slice of Rafa. Forehand of Fognini. Ooh, lovely forehand there. Puts it in behind Rafa down the line. And that's going to do nicely for his confidence. He goes 30-15 up. That forehand was played off the slice of Rafa. Maybe bouncing a little bit too high because Fognini was able to attack that forehand. Forehand to Fognini. Rafa gets there. The overhead of Fognini is taken on very well. It's impressive from the Italian. 40-15. And he has a couple game points here. He had a 40-love lead previously in his last service game, which he almost squandered. So a 40-15 lead here. What can he do with it? Let called on that first serve. We got Connaught saying these two are known for breaking each other's serves. Back in 2015, prior to US Open then, they broke each other's serve 13 times in 2 ATP tournaments. Wow. This is not, I mean, I guess Nadal's serve was weaker then. Didn't focus on it as much. But it's very, very shocking, really. His serve was broken that much. Because it shows the attributes of Fognini as well. He can return Rafa's serve. Matt saying saw Alcaraz earlier today. He'll be tough to beat, yeah, for sure. Alcaraz really going through Federico Coria in the first 2 sets, just all Alcaraz. But then in the third, Federico Coria, when he pushed Alcaraz, Alcaraz raised his level also, and was just too much for Coria. 175 in the third, and it was very impressive. Very, very impressive. As Fognini does consolidate the break, 3-1 up in the first set. Good start for the Italian as Nadal serves again. Return just over from Fognini, and that backhand into the net. 15-love. Got JG in a bit of anguish. It's only early days. It's only early days. Don't worry, don't worry. I mean, somewhat. That third set elevated it for sure. Slice of Rafa to the forehand of Fognini is wide. 30-love. 30-love. 13 is a lot. 13 is a lot. Yeah, I never watched the Zheng match. I did see she won in straight set tie breaks, right? So impressive to get through Potapova. Through to the third round. First serve missed by Rafa at 30 love. Second serve now. Good second serve. Gets a forehand, but Fognini shanks that one. Big shank from Fognini, and Nadal has the game to love on his racket now. Let's see. Can he get the game to love? Can he get the game to love? Misses the first serve. 40 love here. Backhand of Fognini into the net. And Rafa gets a game to love to stay within touching distance of Fognini in this first set. Very well done.
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL!
Unbelievable.
Listen to Chris, guys. Listen to Chris. Hit the like button for a game to love there for Rafael NADAL. We're on about 57 likes right now. Loving the support already. But let's get to 100 as soon as possible. Game to love for Rafael NADAL to get within a game of Fognini again, who will serve after this changeover. And Kokanax and Kyrgios struggling a little bit here. Serving at 4-2. Could get broken back to be on serve. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Sal saying, time to break him. Movies Maxwell saying, vamos. Vamos. Probably one of the best come-ons in all of languages. I mean, it's got to be. It's iconic, isn't it? Better than come on. Isn't it? Fognini serving at 3-2, having to wait for the crowd to sit down. He will serve now. Misses the first serve. Backhand of Rafa to forehand of Fognini. Forehand of Rafa. Backhand of Fognini to forehand of Rafa. Forehand of Fognini. Forehand of Rafa. Backhand slice of Fognini. Forehand of Rafa. Forehand of Fognini. Forehand drop shot of Rafa. Oh, it's a winner. Oh, that's good. That's good from Rafa. Knowing when to cut the point short. Because he knows that there wasn't going to be a winner very soon after that rally. He just comes in on the baseline, produces a lovely drop shot into the service box. Love 15. And good forehand there from Fognini. Advances up the court. Rafa can't get it over. So let's look at both these players' forms coming into the tournament. So on the hard courts, Fognini got through qualifying in Montreal, but lost first round to Holger Rune. Then was a lucky loser in Cincinnati. Won the first match against Ramos Vinolas, but then lost to Rublev in 3 sets. Not a bad loss there. Then Winston-Salem lost 3 sets in the second round to Draper. In the first round of US Open, 5-setter against Karatsev, coming from 2 sets down to win. So, yeah, mixed results. Not terrible, but not exactly a world-beating form. Backhand of Rafa, forehand of Fognini. Forehand of Rafa, backhand of Fognini. Forehand of Rafa, forehand of Fognini. Backhand of Rafa to backhand slice of Fognini. Backhand of Fognini again. Forehand of Rafa. Backhand of Fognini. Backhand of Rafa. Oh, and he just misses that banana forehand, does Rafa. Just wide of the sideline. And it's 40-15 Fognini. So he looks to get to 4-2 ahead in this first set. Looking at Rafa's preparations for the US Open. Just the one tournament played in Cincinnati, losing the first round to Chorich after a long layover from injury after that Wimbledon semi-final withdrawal due to, was it the rib, or I don't remember what it was. Nice forehand from Fognini. Another forehand. Rafa's on the move. Don't know how Rafa's getting some of these back. Oh, so good from Fognini. Moving Rafa left to right. And he puts that forehand into the bottom left corner beautifully to get a 4-2 lead in this first set. Bill asking, how many players have beaten Rafa 4 times like Fognini? Yeah, very few. You got to think like, let me put some names in. Murray, probably. Say like 7, maybe 7. Yeah, 7 wins to 17 losses. So very similar stats to Fognini, funnily enough. In the net from Rafa. Fognini attacks that a backhand wing and it comes in, and Rafa can't get it back. You got to think like Murray, Federer, I don't even, Stan maybe, I don't even know. Because outside is, yeah, difficult to say. Forehand of Rafa, backhand of Fognini. Forehand of Rafa advancing up the court. Fognini gets there, but he can't put it back in. Good attacking forehands there from Rafa. Get to 50-0. Because I know, like, I think Djokovic has a losing record to Roddick, I think is what it is. Because Roddick had his number early in his career. Well, yeah, Davydenko, I think, has some good stats against Nadal. That's the one I remember, which is interesting. Backhand of Fognini to backhand of Rafa. Backhand of Fognini. Forehand of Rafa. Backhand of Fognini. Oh, he takes that so early. What an angle he found there. And Rafa puts it into the bottom of the net. Wow. It's a really impressive start from Fognini, seeing as he's just come off a 5-set win, which is not easy to just shake off physically. I guess we'll see if it costs him much these next. We'll just, as the match goes on. First serve into the net from Rafa. See Roddick. I reckon Roddick's got 4-match wins, maybe. 3 wins for Roddick. 7 losses. Forehand to Rafa into the middle of the net. Didn't look good there from Rafa. Didn't look like he had his forehand positions right. And the crowd's coming to his aid here a little bit as Rafa faces 2 break points. $15.40 here. Nadal serving at the deuce side. The first serves into the nets. Second serve here for Rafa. It's a double fault. And Fabio Fognini has got a double break over Rafa in this first set. Wow. I mean, from what we saw in that game, Nadal doesn't look quite right at the moment. It's a slow start for sure, but something different. I don't know. The forehand and the serve just not kind of calibrating. Making too many errors, and you gotta think this isn't 100% Rafa right now. It's gonna take a bit of time, maybe. Similar to, I guess, the first set against Hijikata the other day. So yeah, Fognini has got the double break. He will serve for this first set at 5-2. Bit of a shocking start to the match for sure, but I'm sure normality will come in soon. When yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Rafa will warm himself into the match slowly but surely, even if this is a bit of a slow start. Fognini up 5-2. He does get the second break. Yes, it is true. Dustin Brown 2-0 against Rafa. The Halle win in 2014, and then the 2015 Wimbledon win, I think, if I'm remembering right. Dustin Brown, legendary player, great serve, and a very unorthodox technique, but delight to watch. 15 love, Fabio Fognini. It's true. Yuri Vesely, Monte Carlo in was it 2014, and Dubai 2022. I don't know when Yuri Vesely beat. I knew it was Monte Carlo at some point. Backhand of Fognini sails long. Can't handle the Rafa forehand return. Just kind of flies off Fognini's strings. 50-0. Got M's in the chat. Hello, hello. Welcome. Hey, David. Come on, Rafa. Rafa having a bit of a slow start here, but hope to get into this return game. Another error from Fognini. A bit off there. It's 2 errors in a row. When does Federer return? He returns the Laver Cup not next month, this month, I think. This month? Yeah. Forehand, Rafa, forehand, Fognini into the open court. 30-0. Yeah, I think Nalbandian does have a good record against Nadal. I'll check. Of course, Nalbandian probably doing well with he doesn't. Ooh. 2-5. Maybe not so good. I was gonna say with those hardcore wins, I'm thinking mostly with the Paris one, you think he'd have better results against Nadal, but he doesn't. we have a break point here for Rafa. A break point. Fognini making another error. Chance here for Rafa to get one of the breaks back. Fault called. First serve. Second serve here. Backhand of Rafa. Backhand of Fognini. Backhand of Rafa. Forehand of Fognini. Backhand of Rafa. Forehand of Fognini. Backhand of Rafa. Sails long. And breakpoint saved by Fabio Fognini. Back to deuce. I say back to deuce. We were never at deuce in this game. But we're at deuce. We're at deuce. I say ra. You say fa. Ra. Fa. I think Nalbandian has a better record against someone like Djokovic. Probably. And that forehand goes into the net from Rafa. We have the first set point for Fabio Fognini. First set point. Crowd getting going a little bit. They want to put the pressure on. The Bandy doesn't have a good record against Djokovic either. Mental. Either way, set point here. Forehand to Fognini. Forehand slice of Rafa. Backhand to Fognini. Forehand to Rafa. Forehand to Fognini. Backhand to Rafa. Clips the net and goes wide. And what a shock of a first set there. 6-2. Fabio Fognini. The double break. I mean, what a strange first set. Fognini taking advantage of Rafa's, I think, just not as, he's not his serve and forehand especially, just not kind of fine-tuned yet, you'd say, if you guys are watching as well. I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't stress. He'll come back from the, by the way, the the stream I'm watching, they're showing like the stats, but they have like the oldest pictures of Nadal and Fognini from like 6 years ago. It's funny. But yeah, 11 unforced errors to 3 winners for Nadal, which is really not normal. Obviously, it's not normal, but you know what I mean. What a strange first set. But yeah, Fabio Fognini, all credit to how he's keeping the ball in and pouncing on forehands and backhands, keeping rallies going, and also playing to the Rafa backhand sometimes, taking it early to the Rafa backhand especially. So Fabio Fognini taking the first set 6-2. David, what's happening? I mean, I think Nadal, when he comes back on the court, he'll definitely have given himself a talking to and thought, okay, what do I do here? Definitely one of the most excellent strategists of all time in tennis in terms of changing what he needs to do, maybe fixing the small nooks and crannies. It's only one set, Jamie. It's not. He has a great button. It's 5 seconds long. It's good enough. It's good enough. So someone was saying before, Djokovic lost 4 times or more to Big 3, Wawrinka. You mean Big 4? Or Big 3, I guess. Okay. Wawrinka, Songa, Ferrer, Delpo, Verdasco, lol. Team Zverev, Medi, Roddick. Yeah, I mean, it does make sense. It does make sense. People have off days. I think Nadal might have less off days than Djokovic. I was only 1 year. I didn't know Rafa was older than Fabio. I thought Fabio would be older. Is Fabio 36? How old is? He's 35. 35. Fabio Fognini, the short Italian man, with a lot of confidence in himself as he swaggers to his side of the court. By the way, Jason Kubler is a breakup in the third set against TFO. So see if he can do something in this third set. Got Liam in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my gosh, the first set. Andres Garcia, predictions, anyone? That's a long way away, but I'm hoping to cover that one tomorrow. Return out from Fabio. 15 love. As Carlos Bernardes would say. 15 love. 15 love. Thanks, Liam. Thanks, Liam. Please, guys, if you're just joining us, please don't forget to hit the like button. We're on 71 likes, only 29 away from 100. So hit the like button if you haven't already. Thanks, guys. Backhand of Rafa. Forehand of Fognini. Backhand of Rafa into the net. 50-0. Got Movies Maxwell saying, let's go full. Yeah, TFO. He did make, I think he, was it for, to make the 4th round last year? He might have. It's Fabio Fognini, not Fabio Fognini. Francis TFO. I wouldn't, these days is a very broad statement. I don't think exists, but that's a double fault from Rafa. Double fault from Rafa. Yeah, Todd saying, you said before, you picked Bianca to win tournament, national team Garcia in 3. It worked before for you, Todd, when you predicted Haddad Maya to win against Bianca. And Bianca won, so we'll see. Excellent jinx from Todd. Rafa serving at 15:30 here. First serve into the net. Yeah, nothing to... It's very early days still. Very, very early days. Forehand of Fognini. Backhand of Rafa. Forehand of Fognini. Forehand of Rafa to hit at. Backhand of Fognini. Forehand of Rafa. Backhand of Fognini. Forehand of Rafa. Backhand of Fognini. Forehand of Rafa. Which goes long. We have 2 break points here for Fabio Fognini. 2 break points. This is interesting. This is interesting. I mean, it feels like Rafa's just... Yeah. His forehand, his backhand is not hitting the consistency inside the court that he normally does right now. See how long it takes for him to get back to that consistency. Big cheer for Rafa as he saves the first break point. Well, first serve, the return goes into the middle of the net from Fabio Fognini. It wasn't a hard first serve, just one guiding it in. I guess he doesn't want to hit second serves right now. But here's a second break point here. Forehand of Rafa. Forehand of Fognini. Backhand of Rafa, which is wide. He went for an all-or-nothing shot really there. The high part of the net. Backhand down the line, which he misses. And it is the early break for Fabio Fognini in this second set. Wow. Fabio Fognini at the changeover where you're not allowed to sit down has a 1-love lead. Also, I guess they don't like to run a lot as well. Both of them. So angry right now, not because Rafa's losing, so he's losing too. Karatsev was 2-love up on this Fabio. It's true. Karatsev was playing well as well. Saw the highlights. Karatsev was hitting those winners. Playing very, very aggressive. Forehand of Fognini. Backhand of Rafa. Forehand of Fognini. Has he made that? It must have clipped the baseline. Wow. Must have clipped the baseline. 15-love. Very good forehand there. Class Sam is not on. I wouldn't say much right now, Todd. I think it's way too early to say those kind of things. Double fault from Fognini. As Kyrgios and Kokkinakis do have a break point in the third set against Gaston Musetti. Gaston Musetti, such a strange doubles pairing, by the way. Okay, that's it. So switching to the live match. See you later, David. Bye, Lexi. Sorry if it was me that made you want to leave the match. This match has all the ingredients to be a classic. Well, for it to be a classic, I think Rafa needs to fix his game a little bit right now. Backhand of Rafa. Forehand of Fognini. Backhand of Rafa. Forehand of Fognini. Forehand of Rafa. Backhand of Fognini. Backhand slice of Rafa. Forehand of Fognini, cross court. Rafa's going to get there. Drop shot from Fognini is into the net, though. 15-30. The crowd goes wild a little bit because they know this is a chance to break back here for Rafa. They know. 15-30. I think Fognini got a little bit too excited there with the back foot drop shot attempt. It was way too audacious. 15-30. Yeah, we're just waiting for that. Really, the first serve to the net from Fognini. Backhand to backhand of Fognini. Backhand of Rafa. Backhand of Fognini. Backhand slice of Rafa. Forehand of Fognini. Backhand of Rafa. Forehand of Fognini. Backhand of Rafa. Forehand of Fognini. Into the net. And we have 2 break-back points for Rafael Nadal now. 2 break-back points to immediately break back in the second set. This is better from Rafa. His backhand's in tune. Good backhand down the line. I mean, cross-court, sorry. Fognini can't reach that one with the loopy forehand. The lasso forehand. He can't reach it. Forehand Fognini. Breakpoint down here. Forehand Fognini. Backhand of Rafa. Backhand of Fognini. Forehand of Rafa. Forehand of Fognini. It is long. And Rafael Nadal does break back. Immediately in the second set. Better from the world number 2. Or world number 2, world number 3. Better from the second seed. Rafael Nadal does break back. And looking better in the early stages in the second set.
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael Nadal! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael Nadal!
Nadal serves to backhand of Fognini. Forehand of Rafa. Backhand of Fognini. Clips the net. Forehand of Rafa. Backhand of Fognini. Backhand of Rafa is out. Rafa has gotten the break back. It is 1-1 in the second set now. We got Peaches in the chat saying, hey, David and GTL fam. Hello. How are you doing, Peaches? Welcome. Fognini being Fognini. It's true. Forehand of Rafa. Forehand of Fognini gets there. Oh, it's so well done by Rafa. What? On the back foot. He produces a drop shot there. Oh. Come on. That's amazing. Boom. On the retreat back foot. The drop shot. It's brilliant. Not expecting that. Neither was Fognini. As it showed. Backhand of Fognini to the backhand of Rafa. Backhand of Fognini. Forehand of Rafa. The backhand of Fognini. Backhand slice of Rafa. Fognini finished off. Wow. Good stuff from Fognini as he advances up the court. Putting in the corners. Finishes off with the overhead volley. Lovely stuff. Rafa way behind the court. Fognini runs forward and breaks. Not breaks, sorry. Breaks up the court, I meant. 15-30. Please do forgive me if I make any vocabulary mistakes or anything. It is very late. I'm trying my best. As Rafa in a mid-rally shot, just hits a backhand error. Uncharacteristic. And we have 2 break points for Fognini to get a third successive break in this second set. See what happens here. Backhand of Rafa. Backhand of Fognini. Backhand of Rafa. Is long. And 3 successive breaks in the second set. Wow. Fognini breaks to 15. And it's a really strange match right now. Really strange match. Yeah. Fognini breaks. 3 successive breaks in the second set. Well, what I see is a lot of uncharacteristic errors and not quite the power in the ground strokes and the serve he normally has. You can see that from the winners as well. Only 4 winners by Rafa. Yeah, it's I think it is a problem Rafa sometimes comes up against when he plays players with good backhands. I don't know. But it's not like Fognini's not having to come up with amazing shots right now. It's just weird. It is really weird. Really weird. But Fognini does get the third break of this second set already in as many games. Leads 2-1. Yeah, maybe so, Matt. I mean, kind of. Maybe it's just Nadal's forehand a bit off right now. It just feels like they're just kind of passing to each other. Like it's a fun little rally at the baseline, you know? Like you do if your friend as a warm-up, you know? First serve missed by Fabio. Backhand of Rafa to the backhand slice of Fabio to the forehand of Rafa, which is way long. Way long there. 15 love. Bit of a strange one there. It's really weird. The Djokovic Nadal, not Djokovic Nadal, Djokovic Nalbandian head to head. So Nalbandian famously with the Madrid run beat Djokovic in semis. But apart from that, all Djokovic straight set wins. Into the net from Rafa. 30 love. On rally balls, he's making errors. This is what's worrying. Is the rally balls. But it's not but you, as a fan of tennis, you know when someone's toying with someone, and they're just waiting for like you toy for someone and wait for the winner, like a lot of the best players in the world do. It's just toying right now. That's a double fault from Fognini. 30-15. Spankings. Cannot saying Fabio takes the ball early when playing Rafa. Can generate insane power with his forehand and two-handed backhand. One of few players on the tour capable of out-hitting Rafa from the baseline. I don't think he's out-hitting Rafa whatsoever. Backhand of Rafa to forehand. Fognini. Still in a rally here. Backhand of Fognini. Backhand of Rafa. Into the net again. Rally ball. Error from that backhand. Ooh. Kyrgios is obliterated. But he's 3-1 up, Todd. He's 3-1 up. When did he obliterate this racket? Because he's 3-1 up in the third set. That's so... What? I'll read your comment in a second, JC. See if Fognini can close out this game. First serve into the net. Second serve. Rafa, his pink headband, looks determined to return good here. Forehand to Rafa, to backhand to Fognini. Forehand to Rafa, backhand to Fognini. Better rally here. Forehand to Rafa, he runs around the backhand. Forehand to Rafa, forehand to Fognini. Still in. But that shot's into the net by Fognini. The JC saying, hey, David and all, going with the underdog on this rainy day. Come on, Fognini, baby. I would not write Rafa off just yet. That's for sure. Obviously, I mean, yeah. We'll see if the person that allegedly smoked weed is going to bring a lawsuit like the drunk person. That feels embarrassing to me. Imagine just suing someone for that. Like, we didn't see the person in the crowd ever on the broadcast. Like, what kind of... Who's getting affected? As Fognini hits another air. And it is deuce now. Rafa trying to get the break back. Backhand slice of Rafa. Forehand to Fognini. Forehand to Rafa. Forehand to Fognini. Forehand to Rafa. Backhand to Fognini. Backhand to Rafa. Backhand to Fognini. Backhand to Rafa. He's going for the backhand now. There's a forehand. He's going to finish it off, surely. Oh! And does Rafa make that overhead? Is it in? It is in. And Rafa has a chance to break back. To get a fourth successive break. And Fognini did well to get it back. Good overhead in the end from Rafa, splitting the sideline. I guess, but it's just... I don't know about the suing mentality. I don't know if I'm about that, to be honest. Double fault from Fognini. And 4 successive breaks in the second set. I mean, Fognini, 40-15 lead in that game. And lets it go. Double fault from Fognini to give Nadal the 4th break of this second set.
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL!
Unbelievable.
Misses the first serve, does Rafa. It is a 4 successive break. I'll play the button after this point. Forehand to Fognini. Forehand to Rafa. Backhand to Fognini. What a backhand. The way Fognini can take that backhand early, cross court and down the line, is special. It's something you see very rarely to this kind of... So impressive. And the way... It's his technique, isn't it? Got Josip in the chat. How are you doing? Good day from Australia. Good day. Backhand to Rafa. Forehand to Fognini. Backhand to Rafa. To forehand to Fognini. Forehand to Rafa. Backhand to Fognini. Backhand to Rafa. To forehand to Fognini. Backhand to Rafa. Forehand to Fognini. Forehand to Rafa. Backhand to Fognini. To forehand to Rafa. Forehand to Fognini. Oh, what an overhead there from Fognini. And finishes off the point. Love 30. Well done, Fognini, there in that point. Just moving back and forth, getting the forehands. Finish off the overhead. There was a break to get that back on level terms previously by Nadal. Looks like Special K have not been able to get the double break in the third set, but they will serve at 3-2. As for TFO, I think he's still a breakdown to Kubler in the third. First serve into the net from Rafa. Second serve here. Backhand to Fognini. Forehand to Rafa. Backhand to Fognini. Forehand to Rafa. Forehand to Fognini to the backhand to Rafa. Forehand to Fognini. Backhand to Rafa. Forehand to Fognini. Backhand to Rafa. Backhand to Fognini to the forehand to Rafa. Backhand to Fognini. Forehand to Rafa. Forehand to Fognini to the backhand to Rafa. Is long. And 3 break points for the Italian. I mean, this is very unprecedented. 5 successive breaks. I mean, that would be crazy. Love 40 isn't done when it's Nadal, obviously, this game. Looking like triple break point. As Tifo does break back 4-all in the third. So back on serve there. Forehand of Nadal to the backhand of Fognini. Forehand of Fognini to the backhand of Rafa now. Forehand of Fognini. Backhand of Rafa. Ooh, must have just clipped the baseline. That was very deep from Rafa. He gets the shank from Fognini. 15-40. Lightning quick hold from Special K. You go 4-2 up. Around 88 likes, guys. Please don't forget to hit the like button. Compliment King. The late night tip. Let's go, Rafa. Second serve here for Rafa. Can he save these break points? Backhand of Fognini to forehand of Rafa. Forehand of Fognini. Backhand of Rafa. Forehand of Fognini. Backhand of Rafa. Into the nets. A 5th successive break. To 15 again. And looks like the physio's on the court for Nadal for his... What's going on? Physio's on the court. I think for his hands. They're taking his plasters off his hands. I don't think it's a medical timeout. I think they're just he's just putting baby powder in his hands, I think. Nothing to... It's nothing serious, Jamie. Nothing serious. He's just taking things off his hands to freshen up. Putting some baby powder on. Okay, it's nothing major. I think just the supervisor to help him there. But Fognini does get the fifth successive break in the set. I mean, just insanity, really. But he leads 3-2 in the second. Liam saying, I'm not trying to hate on Rafa at all here. Genuine question. How many matches has he lost this year where he hasn't got injured? Does anybody know? Well, Indian Wells final, he I think he and Fritz were both kind of injured. Nadal didn't. I don't think Nadal played for a long time after that. Yeah, Madrid, he came back. So, and then I think Alcaraz, I don't think he was injured against Alcaraz. It was the last time he wasn't injured, yeah. I don't know about I think the Chapo match, yeah, that was when everyone was going to be scared that he wasn't going to play the French Open. Yeah, the Chapo match, he was injured because he was really struggling. I remember that. Everyone was scared he wasn't going to play the French Open. So Alcaraz is the only match this year in which, I mean, I guess Coric as well. He's recovering from injury. But he's not exactly injured against Coric. So maybe Coric and Alcaraz. Coric is... Oh, what a drop shot from Nadal. Oh my gosh. Goodness sake. And it's just so casual as well, because it looks like he's going to hit a slice. But he just casually drop shots down the line. That's brilliant. And what side spin. See it bounce off the line to the right. That's special from Rafa. I think Coric probably is, I mean, half injury related, half not. So Alcaraz is the only one this year, I guess. That's fine, Ems. Join whenever you can. We've got 300 people watching the stream. Thank you guys so much. Backhand of Rafa. Just backhand of Rafa again. Forehand of Fognini. Forehand of Rafa is out. And he's really not hitting that forehand with much depth or aim. It's 30-15. The scoreboard doesn't say it on the screen, but yeah, 30-15 as Rafa has his head in his hands. Doesn't normally show that much emotion unless it's positive. Frustration with missing that shot. Fognini misses that backhand there. It's 30-0. And could we be seeing a 6th successive break? I mean, has this... What's the record amount of breaks in a row you've seen? I'm sure you've seen a lot on WTA. Surely there's been like 8 successive breaks in WTA. Surely Rafa doesn't... Yeah. Good from Fognini. Coming in. The overhead volley was a bit iffy. High bouncing and gave Nadal a chance, but just about wins the point, does Fognini. And he has game point to consolidate the break for the first time in the set. He could have done this earlier in the set as well, 40-15 up. But could he do it here? Doesn't take the first one. Misses into the tram lines. It's deuce. This is what happened before. Fognini had 2 chances to consolidate the break. Couldn't do it. Rafa broke back. See what happens here at deuce. Forehand to Rafa's good return there. Backhand is long though. Advantage Fognini, another chance to hold serve. It's funny looking at the Tennis Live website, looking at Nadal stats to see when he lost, etc., etc. They have Taylor Fritz they have the middle name Taylor Harry Fritz. It's just funny to me because you just never hear that. Never hear people's middle names unless it's Murray. That first serve out from Fognini. Backhand of Fognini now to backhand of Rafa. Forehand of Fognini. Forehand drop shot of Rafa. Fognini's going to get there. He's going to finish it off. The first consolidation of the break goes to Fabio Fognini, who leads the second set now 4-2. It's a bit of a desperation drop shot from Rafa there, really. It was not good. It wasn't a good time to play it because Fabio Fognini wasn't behind the baseline. And, yeah, gladly finished off by the Italian. Consolidates the break. So Nadal serving at 2-4 here. Backhand of Fognini to the backhand of Rafa, which is out into the tram lines. Love 15. Gaston Musetti, by the way, serving to stay in the match against Special K. It was a sad drop shot. Not much to be won by that drop shot at all. Nadal serves now. Backhand slice of Fognini to forehand of Rafa. Forehand of Fognini. Backhand of Rafa. Forehand of Fognini. It is out. 50-0. Better there. Better depth from Rafa. Keeping the backhands and forehands in. He's just not finding his shots properly. It's weird. It's really bizarre. By the way, we got 94 likes, guys. Thank you very much for the support. Only 6 away from 100 already. And we got 302 people watching the stream. I know we can get to 100 and maybe 200. So please help support GTL. I mean the world's. Backhand of Fognini to the forehand of Rafa. Forehand of Fognini. Backhand of Rafa. Forehand of Fognini. Forehand of Rafa. Backhand of Fognini. Clips the net, but on his own side. 30-15 Nadal. 30-15 Nadal. Jamie saying, okay, bye for now. Well, feel free to come back whenever you want, mate. It's fun having you in the chat because you always have insightful things to say about each point in each game. Nadal misses the first serve there. Second serve. Forehand of Rafa. Backhand of Fabio Fognini. Forehand of Rafa. Backhand of Fognini. Backhand of Rafa to forehand of Fognini. He puts it long. And Rafa has 2 game points here to get his first hold of the set. Can he get it? Can he get it? 2 game points. This would be a big plus for Rafael Nadal here. A big plus. A hold to 15 as well. So close to 100 likes, by the way, guys. 99 likes. Let first serve. 100 likes. Thank you, guys. We'll play that button at the changeover. Let here. First serve for Nadal. Here we go. Backhand from Fognini's into the net. Rafael Nadal does hold serve for the first time this set. And he jogs to his box there. Jogs to his chair. And compared to Fognini's walk to his chair, Nadal's happy with that. He's happy with that game, with that hold. And keeps the gap to 1 game. Very well done by Nadal. Good hold there to 15. First hold of the set. Burning inside out, yeah. Zombie calling Mr. Fahrenheit. Thank you guys for the 100 likes on the stream. Only like an hour and 10 minutes basically into the match. And we already got 100 likes, so thank you very much, people. RBA, I think, has a bit of a... RBA's energy is weird. He's just this... You just feel like you're moving in slow motion watching RBA play tennis. You know what I mean? Until... I don't know. Kokonaka's Kyrgios, by the way. 2 match points against Gaston Musetti. 40-15 up, serving at 5-4 in the third set. Be a nice comeback from a set down if they could get this win. Joe Biden walks faster than him. Joe Biden's rapid. He's in the Air Force. By the way, TFO had 6-5 against Kubler in that third set. One match point saved by Gaston Musetti. 40-30. Nadal looks up for this return game. Second one saved by Gaston Musetti. Forehand of Nadal. Backhand of Fognini into the net. And the crowd has a bit of an excited murmur there, as it is love 15. Backhand of Fognini to the backhand of Nadal. Backhand slice of Fognini to the forehand of Nadal. Backhand of Fognini. Backhand of Nadal. Forehand of Fognini. Forehand of Nadal. Forehand of Fognini. Backhand of Nadal. Forehand of Fognini. It is long. This is better from Rafa. This is better. Can we not have like hatred of other players, please? Zoran, last warning. Fell asleep once versus RBA. Woke up and they were still in the same rally. That's good. Yeah. That's made me laugh. First serve into the net from Fognini. Love 30 here. Second serve in a bit of trouble. Backhand of Rafa. Forehand of Fognini. Forehand of Rafa. Forehand of Fognini. Way long. And 3 break points for Nadal to get back on serve. 3 break points for Rafael Nadal here, as Kokkinakis Kyrgios do take the match against Gaston Musetti. But most importantly, 3 break points here for Rafa. First serve into the net from Fognini. Not been very comfortable on serve, has Fognini, whatsoever. Last second serve. Oof. Big call. Big call. Can he handle this? Backhand of Fognini to forehand of Rafa. Backhand of Fognini. Forehand of Rafa. Backhand of Fognini. Forehand of Rafa. Backhand. Ooh, just wide from Fognini. And Nadal does get the break to love. 4-all now. 4-all. His coach looks a bit less annoyed as Rafael Nadal does get back level in this second set.
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael Nadal! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael Nadal!
Unbelievable.
Rafa misses the first serve. Second serve here. And backhand into the net from Fognini. $15 This is big movements here from Nadal right now. Big movements. As Kubler Tiafoe are in a tiebreak. Second tiebreak of the match. First one was won by Tiafoe. See if he can close out in straight sets. Rafa has the forehands. And Fognini had the backhand open court. He puts it into the middle of the net. You got to think, Fognini not had a good last few games right now, has he? He's grimacing. Maybe not grimacing, he's just smiling. He's laughing how bad he's been playing last few games. The error is kind of increasing for Fognini. Misses the first serve, does Rafa. Second serve here at 30-love. Backhand of Fognini to the backhand of Rafa is long. 30-15. It was his tennis, but 4-4-4-4. I don't know what that means. Got Lee Alicia saying Rafa with a love heart. Eye emoji. Good serve. Oh, Tifo. Not Tifo. Fognini. He got it back. He couldn't get that next one back. And Rafa does have a 40-15 lead now in this game. And really looking like he's going to get ahead. Can he consolidate the break and go 5-4 ahead in this second set? Let's first serve. By the way, TFO is 4-1 up in the tiebreak. 4. I used to think that was floor. I thought because people ducked. I thought people were saying floor when I was a kid. 4-1 to Rafa. Backhand to Fognini. He misses it. And Nadal has really changed this match around right now. The change is set around anyway. Big momentum shift. 2 games in a row for Rafa. And he's a game away from the second set all of a sudden. From a breakdown before, now he's only a game away.
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL!
Unbelievable.
I gave you a warning about being rude to other players and being mean about your words and stuff. But yeah, great momentum shift from Nadal. And TFO does have 4 match points in the tiebreak. 6-2 up he is. He takes it. Straight sets. Francis TFO is through. And also, I will play the consolidation for Nadal as well. And Fognini is now serving to stay in this second set. All of a sudden, he's serving to stay in the second set. Let's see the draw now. Where is TFO in the draw? Yeah, he's playing Schwartzman in the third round. Drop shot from Fognini. At the backhand lob. Oh, wow. Nadal, big roar from Nadal. As he gets the backhand smash in. And Fognini hits the ground stroke into the net. Love 15. Wow. The drop shot wasn't good from Fognini, and the lob wasn't good enough either. And the first serve's out at love 15 now. Good second serve. 4-1 from Fognini to backhand of Rafa. 4-1 to Fognini. Backhand of Rafa. 4-1 Rafa now to the backhand of Fognini. Backhand of Rafa. 4-1 to Fognini. Backhand of Rafa. Backhand of Fognini. 4-1 to Rafa. It is long. 50-0. Fognini shows a bit of emotion there. Excited to get a point. Yeah, good win for TFO in straight sets against Jason Kubler. Jason Kubler, I know firsthand from seeing him play Felix. Got a good serve on him. So good win there. In straight sets especially. Good body serve from Fabio Fognini, sorry. Gets that return out. It wasn't a choke. He was only a break up. And Rafa then became normal Rafa. He wasn't making dumb errors like before. So he was going to break, wasn't he? Good rally here. Forehand to Fognini is long. It is 30-all. 30-all here. And Rafa really does have the chance to break for the set. If Fognini's not careful. We'll see if he is careful, though. Here we go. 30-all. Forehand to Fognini. Hits it long. Set points, Rafael NADAL. Fognini has to be careful here. He thinks his shot was in or something. Thinks it was close anyway. And now he really has... It was close, but has to get out of his mind. Set point down now. It's a break up. Oh, and the crowd goes mental now. The crowd going crazy. Not going to keep quiet for Fognini serving. Shouting out still. Fognini misses the first serve. Set point here. Oh, good second serve. And the return from Rafa goes wide. Very good second serve under pressure from Fognini. With the crowd on his back as well. Literally. Saying wrong, bro. Like he's not playing Nadal. This isn't your average top 10 opponent. Double fault from Fognini. At a really bad time. Setting up a second set point for Nadal. Second chance to seal the set for Rafa. Crowd not keeping quiet. What a serve. And he's still in a rally though. Forehand to Rafa. Backhand to Fognini. Forehand to Rafa. Backhand to Fognini. In the net. Nadal takes the second set. From a breakdown, he broke to love at 4-3. And he breaks for a second time. Rafael Nadal is back in this match.
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL!
Unbelievable.
And please, guys, if you're just joining, please whack a like on this video, please. Trying to get to 200 likes now, if we can, maybe. Who knows? We're on 115. We're already on the road there. So hit the like button. Do us all a favor. Some celebrations in no when he lost the first set point. Let's do it, Nadal. Yes. Gosh. Joseph saying, how are you still awake? No idea. What's happening here? Just woke up. Well, Nadal's come alive, essentially. He wasn't working first set and a half, pretty much. But now he's playing properly, and he won the second set. Vamos, Rafa. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Lazy man Fognini lost the set. His team's all on their feet. All happy. They got that set. A much needed set for Rafa. Much, much needed. But I'm going to get myself a little drink. I'm going to play the intro, and I'll be back in about a minute or so with a drink. So back in a minute when the third set commences, guys. See you guys just in a little seconds.
Tennis superstar Novak Djokovic is officially out of the US Open.
Novak Djokovic has come out and he has announced that he will not be playing the US Open.
Sasha Zverev has withdrawn from this year's US Open.
Serena Williams, she is announcing her retirement from tennis after the US Open, obviously her home tournament.
I think that her legacy is really wide to the point where you can't even describe it in words. I think I'm a product of what she's done. I wouldn't be here without Serena Venus. I'm very thankful to her.
A lot of other players in the field, have the belief I can do that too. I think what we achieve shows that, anything can happen really.
It's time!
First thing.
Hello, I'm back. Rafael NADAL serving to start this third set. Alexi in the chat. Hello. Vamos, Rafa. Is Jamie back yet? Where's Jamie? But let's have some predictions for this third set. Who's going to win? What is the score going to be? $30 love, Rafa. Whoa, we got Jeffrey in the chat. Thanks for the donation, Jeffrey. Saying, David, what are you drinking? Well, I drank tea before. Then I was drinking a bit of Robinson squash. And also, of course, water. Gotta have the water. Thank you very much for your donation, Jeffrey. Thank you very much. You can obviously play whatever button you want to play as well. I mean, I think Ben and JG are asleep, so they can't exactly add buttons that are not uploaded. But I'll give you some options, Jeff. Got Ivashka, Hurkacz, Azarenka, Wang, Zheng, Andreescu, Karenia Busta, Medvedev, Jabeur, Samsonova, Iga, Kyrgios, Cornet, Sinner, Andy Murray, Palabadosa, Jack Draper, Madison Keys, Danielle Collins, Muguruza, Alcaraz, Venus Williams, the Czech doubles players, Serena, Sabalenka. Yeah, those are some options for you. Play whatever button you want. As Nadal does get the opening holds. So got Renault plays saying Nadal wins 6-3. Got Azarenka. Is the request from Jeffrey. Azarenka it is. Where is Azarenka? There she is.
Azarenka, she knows how to play. Azarenka, she's gonna make it her day.
Very kind of just sentimental button. Compliment King asking, is there a Venus and Serena doubles button? No, there's just individual ones because they not played doubles together for a while. Yeah. I'm guessing when they did that stream earlier, Ben and GG, I guess they just chose. It wasn't exactly pick me up music. I guess they just chose whoever had the best game to get the button. I guess probably like if Venus hit a return winner, etc., etc. It's wild from Fognini. Wild. 50-0. Fognini has to be careful early stages of this third set, because otherwise it really could run away from him. He has to hold serve, which has been a struggle, really. He barely held serve that second set. Flips the net. It's going to be a forehand for Rafael NADAL, and Fognini gets it back. He's still in this point. But NADAL finishes it off finally with the overhead. Nice overhead there, down the middle. 15-30. NADAL already trying to break here. Already threatening to break. And we got Renault's prediction in. We've got, I think, just Renault's prediction. So please, guys, don't forget to hit that like button and predict this third set. Please predict the third set. How many points is Fognini going to get on the NADAL service games? Because it's probably not a lot. 30-all now, Fognini. Calm it, Jeffrey. First serve into the net from Fabio. Second serve. It's just, I was nowhere close to being over the net there. Fabio really going through the motions right now. It's a break point for NADAL here. Needs to wake up, does Fabio, really. Good serve. Forehand of NADAL. He runs it down. Forehand of Fabio into the open courts. Lovely saving of the break point there by Fabio Fognini. Deuce. So my prediction for this third set is probably 6-3 NADAL, probably. My prediction. Because I think he's back, really. Oh, it's good from Fognini. Good coming in there, and he just puts that volley to his right, just with a not like a diagonal like you're taught to in tennis lessons, but just a complete vertical volley just to the right. Just a plop. Advantage Fognini here. Can he hold serve? From a break point down. Forehand of Fognini. Backhand of Rafa to the forehand of Fognini. Backhand of Rafa. Backhand of Rafa is a lob. Oh! Is that in from Fognini? What a shot! What on earth? What ridiculous shot from Fognini. The backhand smash. So expertly placed. Oh my gosh. That is ridiculous. Fabio Fognini, you didn't have to. Forehand of Fabio to the forehand of NADAL. Forehand. Ooh, he's made that backhand as Fognini. He's made that backhand. That's very good. That is very good. Oh. Oh. Ah. PK. Why do you say that? Why do you say that? That's gross, man. Ugh. Just don't do that again, please. Slice from Fognini goes into the net. He said something about me without pants on. An ace from Nadal. Wasn't serving up these before. 30-15. Definitely better on serve now, Nadal. More confident as well. You can see it. Knows what he's doing. And Nadal hits the overhead. It's a winner. It's 40-15. Prince Zuko saying Fognini has a chance to recover a victory. What do you think? I think the way Rafa's going right now, he's going to win it in 4. Probably. First serve into the net from Rafa. It's close. Now Fognini on the offensive. Forehand to the backhand of Rafa. Backhand of Fognini to the forehand of Rafa. He's made it. What a forehand from Rafael NADAL. On the run down the line. 2-1 Rafa in this third set.
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL!
Unbelievable.
So I'm just looking at Twitter, and apparently when he asked for the trainer, it was for blisters. I guess. So I think he's with things off his hands now. I think he's playing more freely. I think the bandages on his hands were giving him blisters, I think. Got Landon in the chat saying, Vamos. Fognini going to serve now at 1-2. As I said before, these are all pressure games now for Fognini because the match is very much close to slipping away to his opponent. Needs to just hold serve, just stay in it. Just don't get broken. Stay in it mentally. Nadal's going to get this. Oh, just out, just long with the lob there from Nadal. Just long. Yeah, it's a great button. And great editing in the button as well. $15 love, Fognini. By the way, guys, we're on 133 likes combined on Facebook already. So thank you guys so much. If you all could hit that like button, could be a step closer to 200. Should be amazing. Fognini into the net. 50-0. So high. Oh, you know, I know you want it. 50-0 on this game. Forehand of Fognini, backhand of Nadal, forehand of Fognini, forehand of Nadal, backhand Fognini, forehand Nadal, forehand of Fognini, backhand Nadal, backhand of Fognini, Forehand Nadal. Forehand Fognini. Backhand Nadal. Forehand Fognini. Backhand Nadal. Backhand. Now forehand. Backhand Fognini. Forehand Nadal. Has he made it? He has. He's ripped it down the line. Rafael Nadal not in a mood to, goodness sake. The lasso forehand down the line. On the back foot. How's he doing that on the back foot? That's the back foot he's on. Ridiculous. Behind the baseline on the back foot. He does that. 20-shot rally there. Forehand Fognini. Backhand of Nadal. Forehand Fognini. Backhand Nadal. Backhand Fognini here. Back. So backhand Fognini. But he puts it into the net. And we have 2 break points for Rafael Nadal. 2 break points. And yeah, Rafa is doing Rafa things right now for sure. It looks like it's going to break here. First serve is missed by Fabio Fognini. Second serve here. And Fabio Fognini really messes up that forehand. And Nadal does get the early break in the third set. 3-1 now he leads. And Fognini, I said he had to be careful, otherwise he's going to run away from him. And Nadal proving me right in that sense. Gets the early break. Leads 3-1 now in the third set.
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL!
Unbelievable.
Ooh, good response from Fognini there. The forehands in behind Nadal. But that's what happened last service game. Fognini did a great shot on the first point, and then he just lost to 15. So, yeah. First serve missed by Rafa. Second serve here. Forehand Rafa is wide. Love 30 in this game. Many opportunity for Fognini here to get the break back. Got someone in the crowd wearing a hot pink shirt with a Nadal logo on it. Mirroring Nadal's hot pink like headbands and sweatbands. That forehand into the tram lines as he annoyed himself. Kind of bends down, just frustrated. He gives 3 breakpoint chances to Fabio Fognini. Let first serve. So love 40 here. First serve missed by Rafa. Rafa. Woot. Backhand Fognini. Backhand slice of Rafa into the nets. And Fognini does break to love. He breaks back immediately, does Fognini. Interesting. So Rafael NADAL does, yeah. There was a strange service game there. The immediate break back for Fognini. Maybe the cobwebs aren't completely done for NADAL. Fognini does get the break. So he will serve at 2-3 to get level in this third set. Bit of Blondie in the stadium. No good. Boom, 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 boom. So at the sit down, I'm going to do something now, okay? So I'm going to run down through some third round matches. You know, tell me who wins. Not a scoreline or anything, just who wins. Okay. Galan Davidovich-Fokina. Who wins between Galan Davidovich-Fokina? Murray Berrettini. Tommy Paul Rude. Chachin Mute. Hachinov Draper. So who do you guys think? Some third round matches there. Who do you think is going to win out of those guys there? I think the Galan Davidovich-Fokina one is a big toss-up. You go either way that. That forehand from Fognini into the net. Disappointed. Big reaction from Rafa. Big reaction. Sorry about the loud noise, guys. It's love 15. So with that match, I think they both went 5 sets last round. Double fault from Fognini. Not a great way to start your game in which you want to consolidate the break. Go love 30 down. 7th double fault of the match in less than 3 sets. Not good so far in terms of double faults. Misses the first serve again, Fognini. Big trouble here. Love 30, second serve. Big trouble. What is Fognini doing? I mean, should complete just the forehand was never going in. I don't know what. It's love 40 now. He just gifted this game for no reason to NADAL. I mean, seriously. The drop shot there is too bad. NADAL gets there. And he's lucky that NADAL doesn't make the overhead. The lob wasn't great either from Fognini. But 1 break point saved. 15-40. 1 break point saved. Thank you, Lexi, for gifting 5 subs. Oh, whoa. From downtown, Rafa hits the forehand winner. Oh my gosh. Too good from Rafa. Too good. Boom. Wow, what an angle. He had no right hitting that forehand winner. And he gets the crowd going. He breaks back again to 15.
Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL!
Unbelievable.
I think Fognini's made that backhand again. He has. Love 15. Great break of serve there by Nadal again, but Fognini just making that backhand cross a lot. Impressive stuff. I mean, hundreds of times. Hundreds. That's not even an exaggeration. It has to be at least hundreds. Jamie finally back. First serve into the net from Rafa. Second serve here. He's taking a bit of time. Good second serve. Clips the net. He's going to sit up for the forehand. Fognini lob is going to be completely taken away. Doesn't even need to be. Doesn't get over. Doesn't get over. 30-15. Nadal very much in control of this third set. And we have got 140 likes on the stream now. Thank you very much, guys. Only 60 away from 200. Is it possible? Only you guys know. Forehand from Rafa. Oh. And Fognini was running down every shot. He just couldn't make that forehand. The backhand pass, sorry, cross court. It's too much. And it is a 40-15 lead. 2 game points. Go 5-2 ahead. Ooh. What a miss from Rafa there at the net. I mean, he had the whole court there. And he put it into the back of the wall. Strange. But it is another game point here for Rafa. Another game point. I mean, Fognini was a breakup, but then Nadal actually started playing proper tennis again and didn't miss stupid shots. So that's why, I mean, he broke and then held serve and then broke again. So people were saying Fognini bottle, but I think it's more Nadal level increased dramatically. Backhand Fognini, backhand slice of Nadal, forehand Fognini, backhand Nadal, forehand Fognini, forehand Nadal, backhand Fognini, cross court is into the net. Nadal does hold serve and is 5-2 ahead in this third set.
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL!
Unbelievable.
They're zooming into, I think, is it Fognini's racket or something? Fognini has a lot of work to do in this set. First off, has to serve to stay in it, which he's barely held a service game in years. So we'll see. We'll see. I think that's ambitious now, because I think Fognini. I don't know if Fognini can hold serve. He's not shown it in ages, has he? We got Party from Twitch or Pard YouTube saying hello. Welcome to this match. Welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. How you doing, bro? I'm good. Pretty tired, but oh well. How do you? I mean, well. Oh my gosh, Fabio Fognini, drop shot, incredible! Wow, pretty good, pretty good. You haven't been banned by anyone. I just gave you a timeout because you asked a creepy question. So what I was gonna say was, I kind of always liked tennis with Andy Murray, and because I'm Scottish. But then when I was in the hospital last year, I really kind of that's when I started watching tennis every week. You know. So it's not been long. I knew quite a bit of about tennis before, and I watched it, but not as much. That's when I started watching it properly, like a year and a half ago. Backhand drop shot, Fognini. Nadal's going to get there, but he puts the volley into the net. Does Fognini? That 15-30, yeah, it is 15-30. And that's fine. Yeah, so that's essentially when I started watching tennis a lot more. Double fault from Fognini. Really struggling now. I mean, I was saying it. If he couldn't hold onto his serve early in the third set, he was going to struggle. Forehand of Rafa. Backhand of Fognini. Into the nets. Rafa takes the third set, 6-2. Simple stuff for the Spaniard. Too easy. Fognini can barely hold serve. And Nadal does seal this third set with a double break.
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL!
Unbelievable.
And yeah, Fognini's serve was pathetic in that set, if I'm being honest. 47% first serve points won, and 13% second serve points won. 13%. That is really not good. There you go. There you go. How long was I in hospital for? Couple weeks. So I don't know what's happening here at the changeover. Set break. What's Lexi doing? I don't know. Ask Lexi. Nadal Gasquet, chapter 18 and no loading. Is that how bad it is? $17 and... Oh my gosh. And Gasquet hasn't won a set since 2008. He hasn't won a set since 2008. 2008 against Nadal. Like, what the heck? 2008. 2008. Oh, what's going on here? Fognini's getting his ankle checked. Oh, no. He's got bandages on his ankle. This could be all over. Or pretty much all over in the fourth set anyway. Nadal's blisters have gone away. Now Fognini has his ankle problem. Is he getting the bandage taken off or? What's going on? Boom, boom, boom. Medical timeout for Fognini right now. Medical timeout. Oof. When the night falls. Oh, I dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody. Body who loves me. So I think Fognini's getting the bandage taken off. No, it's not getting taken off. It's getting more bandage on it. I don't like Fognini's chances now in this match whatsoever. This is really lowering his chances. By the way, we got 146 likes in the stream, only 54 away from 200. So that would be amazing if you guys could hit that like button. We got 324 people watching the stream. If just I mean, there's a lot of people watch the stream that haven't hit the like button. Just please hit it for me, for Ben and JG, for the work we're doing over this US Open season. Oh my gosh, Ems. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Ems. That's amazing. I don't know what to say. That's so kind. That's so kind. That's oh wow. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you. That's incredible. So Nadal will start this fourth set now. Serving first, I'm still in awe. Thank you very much. Thank you. I mean, I'm not very good at receiving gifts, but believe me, I'm really thankful for that. Let's have some predictions. Who's going to win this fourth set? What is the score going to be? Forehand, backhand slice of Fognini. Forehand of Nadal, backhand of Fognini is long. Two hours, 11 minutes on the clock. Nadal serving first. And what's Fognini doing here? I think he's changing his racket. You think 2-love then retirement, Jamie? We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I don't think Fognini's looking great right now. Wow. I mean, give it up to Ems, guys. Thank you so much. Thoroughly love Nadal in this game. Good volley. And Fognini can't get there. Not quick really right now, Fognini, with that foot. I think Nadal was testing that. See how quick Fognini was getting to that volley. Because it wasn't the most angled volley. And Fognini didn't pass the test really. Here we go. 40-love Nadal. Trying to get the game to love. Hits the net and goes out on the first serve though. And forehand into the net from Fognini. He's not looking great, Fognini, right now. Not looking too healthy. And yeah, that return showed it pretty much. Into the bottom of the net from Fabio. Game to love for Rafa.
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL!
Unbelievable.
And we've had an anonymous gifter of 5 subs. Thank you very much. Got Marvin, a new member. We got Bentaleb, a new member. We've got Mohammed, a new member. We've got Nestler, a new member. Thank you very much, guys. King Adjust, a new member. Whoever donated that 5 subs, thank you very much. All those 5 people now have exclusive perks like voting in the community only tab for polls, being able to use exclusive emojis, and also helping out Game to Love. So thank you very much. Second serve here, Fognini at love 15. Backhand Nadal. Into the net though. 50-0. Fognini's not prepared for 5 sets. Nadal play very bad. I can't see them far away on this tournament. To be honest, I would like to see 5th set. I don't think Nadal's playing very bad anymore, to be honest, Nicola. I mean, he doesn't need to play very good either right now, because Fognini's just injured, I think. Yeah. It's ambitious. We got Ashraf Full saying, I'll go with Fognini in fourth set. Fognini doesn't look in the best shape. Well, 7-5 easy. It's not easy. Throw it away. I mean, throw what away at this point? Misses the first serve, does Fognini at 30 all. And Nadal hits that backhand even slightly wide. Fognini just fluffs the forehand. It looks like it's going to be a break for Rafael Nadal here. 30-40. What? So you want Fognini to win, but you also want Nadal to win in 4. You're contradicting yourself, Satish. And that Fognini backhand goes long. Nadal breaks. And it's clear to see Fognini's not in the best shape right now. Injury-wise. And yeah, the break does go to Nadal.
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL!
Unbelievable.
He did just break serve. It's not an ad as well. Backhand of Fabio to the backhand of Nadal. Forehand of Fabio into the nets. 15-love Nadal. Two hours, 18 minutes through the match. And you got to say, ever since Nadal took that second set and broke early in the third, it's looked like more and more convincingly a straightforward Nadal performance. As he goes 30-love, another error from Fognini. Getting moved around, he just can't get it back in. The real question, will Gasquet win his first set since Nadal, against Nadal since 2008? I believe. I don't know. Oh, good volley from Rafa. Using Fognini's lack of mobility right now to his own advantage. Hitting the drop shot. Short. Yeah. Sad to see Fabio moving like this, but yeah. Just looks a bit stiff right now. Game Nadal. 3-love Rafa. It's a game to love there as well for Rafa Nadal on a consolidation.
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL!
Unbelievable.
Do you think Fabio is an underachiever? I mean, no. Because Fabio Fognini doesn't like. There's a reason he's at where he's at. I mean, I don't know. He has the ground strokes, etc. He's just, if he had, I think he's it's hard for people to take sometimes, but I think it's just he's achieved pretty much the maximum I think he could achieve. I don't know. You'd say that about so many players like Kyrgios, etc., etc. Oh, they should have achieved more. I don't know. Backhand of Fabio. Gets a nice volley put away. I don't know what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? Rafa's on the grounds. What's happening? Rafa's nose is bleeding. Or something. What is going on? I hope he's okay. I think his nose is bleeding. He doesn't look in comfort at all. He looks in a bit of discomfort. Oh my gosh. This is not nice to watch. Just So what happens? I don't know what happens. So let's see. Oh, the racket bounced up off the grounds from his what's it called? Follow through. It bounced off the ground, hit his nose. Yeah. She's getting treatment from the doctor right now. Medical timeout. I don't think it's that bad, to be honest. I think his nose is just bleeding a little bit. He'll have some plasters put on it, and then he'll bagel Fognini. So I think he's fine. He's fine. The medical timeout is Monley and Maceley. The medical timeout is mainly to stop the bleeding, because you can't bleed on court, right? So they're showing it again. The follow through of the backhand goes down to the floor and bounces off the floor into Rafa's nose. Yeah. Uncomfortable one to watch. You see Rafa immediately walk to his bench to get treatment. There is another feel was learning more charge he gets. So a minute and a half left of the medical timeout. He should be fine. He should be okay. Oh my gosh. Compliment King. Wow. This is crazy. how many people are supporting today in my stream. I mean, thank you so much. Saying for the era of Venus, Serena, Roger, Rafa, Novak, Andy, and Stan. Thanks, Game to Love. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Compliment King. Thank you very much. Wow. Oh, by the way, what button do you guys want to? It's the perfect time for a button now because it's medical timeout. So, what button do you guys want to be played? M's and Compliment King. Do you guys have any choices? Like, oh, thanks, Yusuf. Thanks, man. Who's medical timeout? Nadal's. He hit his racket into his face by accident. With the follow through, it hit the ground and then hit his nose. So his nose was bleeding. Yeah, big ouch. Yeah. Team button. Try and see. It's wish I had resources, all the buttons. Ready for play now, okay. 15 love. I don't have the team button uploaded right now, unfortunately. Forehand of Nadal, backhand of Fognini, backhand Nadal, forehand Fognini, forehand Nadal into the nets. 30 love Fognini. Maybe Fognini will hold the service game. Just one though, probably. He didn't smash a racket. No. He would never smash a racket. If he smashed a racket, that's like his whole reputation gone, right? Just kidding. He can probably breathe fine. No, it wouldn't even up the injuries though, because he had blisters in the second set. So it's 2-1. 2-1 Nadal. Let cold. Roger and Venus, please. Okay, so the Venus Williams button I'll play after Fognini closes this game. If he does close this game. Second serve Fognini here at 40 love. It's out from return from Nadal, and it is 3-1 Fognini. I mean, 3-1 Nadal. As I will play the Venus Williams button for you, Compliment King. Thank you very much for supporting and donating that money there. Thank you very much. Venus Williams button. No.
It's Venus. It's Venus. It's Venus. Williams.
There we go. Thank you, Compliment King, again. Yeah, well, we'll see. I think he'll be fine after a little bit. This is the first serve there. Oh my gosh. Guys. What a nice volley there from Fognini. PK with the donation. Guys. Thank you for your hard work and awesome pants. Oh, man. Thank you very much. You guys are being so generous today. It's crazy. So kind, guys. Thank you very much. And PK, do you have any button you want to be played? Out of Ivashka, Hurkacz, Azarenka, Wang, Zheng, Andreescu, Kareni Busta, Medvedev, Jabeur, Iga, Samsonova, Kyrgios, Cornet, Sinner, Murray, Badosa, Draper, Keys, Collins, Muguruza, Alcaraz, Venus Williams, the Czech doubles players, Serena Williams, Medvedev. Okay, Medvedev button after this game. Thank you very much again, PK, for your donation. Guys, don't feel don't feel don't feel obligated to, like, this is just unprecedented. This has never happened before. Just, like, the best thing you guys can do is hit the like button. Really. That hits the net and goes wide. And there's 2 break points here for Fabio Fognini. 2 break points. Interesting. It does seem like it's a bit, yeah, might have disorientated him. I don't know. Good serve there from Nadal to save the first break point. Second chance at the break. Maybe a slight concussion. Yeah, he did look very dazed going to the net. First serve from Nadal. Second serve coming up. Second break point. Backhand of Fognini to the forehand of Nadal. Backhand Fognini. Forehand drop shot on Nadal. Fognini's going to get there. Oh. Oh, what a rally. How did Nadal win that point? What on earth? So Nadal hit a drop shot here. Fognini got there. And then I guess that was a good shot from Nadal. The body shot when Fognini was at the net to just get the height on the ball to put the pass. Yeah, fair play, Nadal. Saves 2 break points. Now forehand here, forehand of Fognini. Backhand Nadal, backhand Fognini. Backhand Nadal, backhand Fognini. It is long, and Nadal could be getting out of danger here. From 15-40 down, he could serve and hold to have a 4-1 lead. It could happen. And Nadal comes out of complete danger there again. 15-40 down. He somehow holds serve and leads 4-1.
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL!
Unbelievable.
And here is the Medvedev button for you, PK. I mean, I don't know how Nadal held serve there. Crazy. 15-40 down, just casually hold serve. Just casually. He's now only 2 games away from the match. And the third round where he'll play Gasquet, someone who has a 17-0 record against. 17-0. And 17. Like what? What is Djokovic's record against Gasquet? 13-1. So pretty, similar. And return can't go over the net from Nadal. 15-love. Djokovic Monfils was that? Is that 18 and something? Yeah, that's 18-0. So that's all I remember because he was like the only player this generation to get to an 18-0 win, I think. And Nadal was one off. Obviously with the Gasquet one. Fognini backhand into the net, 15-0. Rafa knows how to play. Nelly did it first. Double fault from Fognini. In huge trouble now. 15-30 down. And the double break could be looming. Nadal could soon be serving for this match at 5-1 if Fognini's not careful. Misses the first serve again. Second serve. Last second serve. Nadal with the dead ball hits a return winner. Nice forehand, but Nadal gets there. Too good. Too good from Nadal. And he has 2 break points now. 2 break points to then serve for the match. Can he get the break? Oh, what a serve. Break point down. Excellent serve from Fognini, who makes it 30-40. 2 hours, 40 minutes through this contest. Break point, Nadal. Essentially match point. And he misses the backhand, Fognini. Nadal does break for a second time in the 4th set. And he will serve for this match at 5-1.
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL! Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos! Rafael NADAL!
Unbelievable.
Easy bad forehand from Fabio Fognini. And it's 15-love Nadal. Yeah, Federer's 19-2. Goodness sake. He lost one in Rome and his first ever meeting in Monte Carlo. $30-love Nadal. 2 points away from the match. you got to say, despite the drop in level from Fognini, whether due to injury or whatever with the ankle and stuff, it's been a very impressive fight back from Nadal. He's really put the hammer down, hasn't he? Backhand Nadal, forehand of Fognini into the net. And we have 3 match points for Rafael Nadal. 3 match points.
Match point.
3 match points. Can he seal the match here? First one he can't. 40-15. Fognini gets the return low. Nadal can't get the backhand over. And it is 40-15. Second match point coming up right now.
Match point.
He serves. A first serve faults. Second serve coming up. Backhand of Fognini. Now forehand of Fognini. Forehand of Nadal. Forehand Fognini. Backhand Nadal. Forehand Fognini. Backhand Nadal. The lob from Fognini. He's made it. He's made the lob, has Fognini. Match point down. He's made a lob to perfection. What on earth? Fabio Fognini. What? That's so random. So good at the same time. But a third match point here for Nadal. Third chance. Third bite of the cherry.
Match point.
Third chance. Backhand slice from Nadal to forehand of Fognini. Into the nets. Rafael Nadal. Couple determined fist bumps. Puts the ball into the crowd. 4-set win for second match in a row. 4-6, 6-4, 6-2, 6-1 to the Spaniard. He does a triumphant fist bump to the crowd. Claps his racket. Really had to fight from that first set and from the breakdown in the second. Did well. Did very well in the end. Although Fognini was a bit tainted by the injury near the end as well. But Rafael Nadal does it in 4. He does it in 4. I mean, I was expecting... I thought when Fognini held serve for 4-2, at this point, Rafael Nadal hadn't showed up. I thought, well, Fognini's gonna win the second set, and then Nadal's gonna win in 5. That's what I thought was gonna happen. But Nadal didn't need to win in 5. He brought his level at 4-2. He never looked back from that. Am I wrong or am I right here? Like, his level came at 4-2 down. He never stopped from there. Never stopped. So yeah, gotta respect Nadal coming back from adversity and struggling those first set and a half. Does it in 4. So thank you guys for joining me this late night stream. Hope you guys had a good time. I definitely did. It was long, tiring, but we're through it. We're through it. So thank you guys for joining me. Thanks for everyone. I mean, Ems, PK, Compliment King, Jeffrey. No words. It's just so amazing. You guys feel compelled to give me money. I mean, what can I say? Thank you very much, guys. So I'll be I'll be here tomorrow for probably some of the night streams like Andrescu, Garcia, and Kyrgios, Wolf. So I'll probably be there for them. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay tuned. It has been 2-6, 6-4, 6-2, 6-1 to Rafael NADAL. He's through to the third round versus Richard Gasquet. See you guys tomorrow.
Hey! Vamos! Hey! Vamos!